Volvox is a free-floating, freshwater planktonic green alga of the class Chlorophyceae. It is usually found in stagnant water, such as ponds, pools, etc. Volvox diverged from its unicellular predecessors approximately 200 million years ago. Salient features of Volvox. The salient features of Volvox are as follows. The plant body is a multicellular motile synobium and has a globose, or spherical hollow structure. The synobium is composed of a large number of biflagellate, pear-shaped cells. The cells in a synobium are interconnected by protoplasmic strands and are arranged in a single layer towards the periphery. Young synobium contains only vegetative cells, which are primarily concerned with food production and locomotion. Mature synobium contains vegetative cells, as well as reproductive cells. Reproductive cells differ from vegetative cells. Starch is the reserve food material. Asexual reproduction occurs through specialized, enlarged cells called gonidia. Sexual reproduction is of the oogamous type, and the synobia may be homothallic, example Volvox globata, or heterothallic, example Volvox aureus. The female gametes are large and non-motile, produced singly within the oogonium. The male gametes are spindle-shaped, narrow with a pair of apical cilia, and are produced in bunches within the antheridium. Occurrence of Volvox. Volvox is a genus of about 20 species, which occur in colonies. It grows as plankton on the surface of water bodies, like temporary and permanent freshwater tanks, ponds, pools, and lakes. The Volvox colonies appear as minute floating balls on the surface of the water. During the spring and rainy seasons, the water surface becomes green due to its rapid growth. Thallus structure of Volvox. The plant body of Volvox is a motile synobium that is a colony with a definite shape and number of cells. The synobium is a hollow sphere of mucilaginous substance. At the periphery of the hollow sphere, a specific number of cells are arranged in a single layer. The number of cells may vary from 500 to 60,000 or more in different species, 500 to 1,000 in Volvox aureus, 1,500 to 20,000 in Volvox globata. A Volvox cell is typical of the Chlamydomonas type in structure, except for a few like Volvox russoleti and Volvox globata, which are of the Sphaerella type. Each cell is biflagellate and spherical, elliptical, or oval in shape, with a narrow anterior end and a broad posterior end. The two flagella are equal whiplash type and are attached to the anterior end. The cell has a thick cell wall, differentiated into an outer firm and an inner, gelatinous layer. The protoplasm of the cell is embedded within a plasma membrane. In the cytoplasm, each cell contains a cup-shaped chloroplast with one or more pionoids, an eye spot, 2 to 6 contractile vacuoles, and a single nucleus. The contractile vacuoles are found near the surface of the protoplast. The cup-shaped, or curved plate-like, chloroplast contains photosynthetic pigments, such as chlorophyll A, chlorophyll B, carotenoids, and xanthophylls, characteristic of green algae. There are 1 or 2 pionoids associated with the chloroplast. The single nucleus is situated in the center portion of the cytoplasm, inside the cavity of the cup-shaped chloroplast. It is connected with neuromotor apparatus, consisting of blepharoplast, rhizoplast, and centromere. A single eye spot is present at the anterior end. The cells of the anterior region of the synobium possess larger eye spots than those of the posterior region, indicating the clear polarity of the synobium. The cells are interconnected to each other through cytoplasmic strands. In some species of Volvox, such as Volvox tertius and Volvox mononi, the cytoplasmic strands are absent. The cytoplasmic strands connect the cells through the mucilage. The central region of the synobium is generally hollow, but, in some species, it is filled with water, example Volvox globata, or gelatinous materials, example Volvox aureus. Each cell of Synobium independently carries out its own photosynthesis, respiration, and excretion. The movement of the Synobium occurs through coordinating flagellar movement.